Good blessed Wednesday, May the 10th, 2023. It's about 7:02 p.m. 7:02, that's my mother's birthday, July the 2nd. I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have a First and a 14th Amendment right. And you have many more rights to the United States Constitution. What I want to speak about this evening, I want to let all of my followers, all of my family and friends, all of those that stand for right, no matter what your nationality is, I want y'all to pay close attention to these YouTubes when me and my two young daughters, I'm considered a senior. My two daughters is still considered children. But every time we attacked by some of these coward blacks here in Charleston, Missouri, and it's a shoe fit wear, do you notice where they be at? They stand on housing authority property or go into some of the housing authority apartments, or they be going in these apartments on Warren Street here in Charleston, Missouri. Now, if my security cameras and my other cameras capture them in our sight, the Charleston, Missouri Police Department and the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, they have security cameras out here. Now, why ain't they being able to track down where these people running into? Who houses these people running into? What? Hey, now. Why aren't they able to get me and my two daughters into justice? Now, some police write their reports. And another thing, every police that come on the scene when we call 911, they should be not only capable, but able, and they supposed to write a police report. If you're not capable or able, if you don't have the knowledge to write a police report, you don't need to be on the police department. All right now? You don't need to be on the police department. You see, when I worked on the ambulance, you had a lot of people that passed the paramedic and the EMT classes, the written test and the state test with flying colors because it's multiple choice. But when they got to practicals getting on the ambulance, they didn't know how to save a life. And the ambulance owners, they got rid of them. But this is what I want to say is another thing. All these attacks have been going on me and my two young daughters. Not one time have a court or the prosecuting attorney or a victim's advocate contact us. Not one time. I give it to the police that write reports. Some don't. You see what I'm saying? Just because I'm kin to certain people, and I work on the ambulance, and certain people that I'm kin to, they don't like certain other people, that don't stop me from saving the people's lives that some of my family and friends don't like. I'm going to leave it at this here, y'all. Ask these people, why haven't no victim advocates been contacting me and my two daughters? Because we have been victims. Now, if the shoe, or if we wish to react physically, taking one of these individuals' lives, beating them half to death, then everybody would say, why he beating on these children? You know why? It's because their family members or their guardians should be whooping they behind. I went to court today. I sit in there every Wednesday or when they have in court. I seen something really nice because my daughters and them did it about 2 or 3 years ago. They spoke with the judge. They took picture with the judge. In some Charleston, Missouri, Charleston R1 school district, students They was meeting with, they was meeting with the judge and the prosecuting attorney and getting some pointers on staying out of jail. That was a good thing. When they came out, I recognized some of them. And one of them, they got a good mother and dad. Mother is a nurse. The stepdad is, and they own their trucking company. They know what I'm talking about. And they good Christian people. They son spoke to me. He wasn't ashamed to speak to me. You see what I'm saying? But my point is, look at my YouTube videos and ask why ain't no victim advocates, why ain't no prosecuting attorney, why ain't nobody contact us and getting follow-ups on these crimes that being committed against us. I know why. It's because I'm an activist and I'm Raymond Lewis Ivy. But you see, when Lester Gillespie was in this neighborhood telling children that I raped children, and I videoed him just for my documentation and proof to show how he's doing over here in my neighborhood, and he live in the white neighborhood. It was an outstanding warrant put out for me. I was arrested. I was tried and convicted of harassment. Why was that? And I was exercising my First and 14th Amendment rights. You know why? Because he has ties with the judges. He has ties with the prosecuting attorney. He has ties with the police department. He has ties with the sheriff's office. But you see, sooner or later, they'll be just like Trump and this Senator Santos, or whatever his name is, that the feds just got. But I'm going to leave it at this here, y'all. If these people didn't run in certain people's houses and my daughter thought they seen them, they did, we apologize. But those of you that told the police that them guys was just walking past the house, my YouTube video, my YouTube video and my camera would show clearly they wasn't just walking by the house. They was launching their attacks right by these houses, housing authorities. It was only one adult female that night, and I give her credit, her and her family. She hollered out and told them cowards, leave that man alone, and told the one with the red hoodie, they coward leader, you ain't even from over here. I'm going to leave that at that, y'all. But I just want to just say this here. Don't tell me to take my YouTube down. Whoever put on my YouTube and told me to meet him at the basketball court at 4 o'clock today, I'll meet you 3 places. One at the courthouse. You see what I'm saying? One at my property, or one at the cemetery where you gonna go if you ever approach me, you coward punks. Now y'all take a look. Y'all take a look at these projects where these people was attacking me the other day. Now, if you looked at my camera, those people was laying there. They was right down here to the left. To the right. You can see clearly they wasn't moving until the police came, and then they ran. You see what I'm saying? And you will see the one police, the black sergeant, the only black on the force. When he came, he went down that way, talked to 2 people, turned around and came back down here and told me he went looking for him. All you got to do is look at my camera. That's a lie, and the truth ain't in them. And those that said that the individuals was just walking past the houses, they wasn't. My cameras will show that. But y'all can lie all you want to. But when y'all go to court like I do, the same ones that sitting around here lying and same ones around here attacking me, their family members is the ones that's going to court for committing these crimes, stealing guns, shooting people, bringing this dope and poison in our neighborhoods. I'm going to leave it at that. Peace be still. Now, if my security cameras can get all of this here, that's all 4 cameras. And going one at a time. If my security cameras can get all this here, time, date, month. My security cameras can get all this here, time, date, month. My security cameras can get all this here housing authority. You see what I'm saying? If my security camera can get all this housing authority on 2 other streets, get all this here, tell me why once they get out of my security cameras reach, why can't the housing authority or the police department get and show, to be able to show where they went after they got out of my sight, out of my visual? If a police got killed, and I hope they don't, I'm sure that they'll be able to find out if they went in somebody's house, whose house it was. If somebody white came through the neighborhood and got killed or mugged or beat up, I'm sure they would be able to find it. You see what I'm saying? Or if this happened on the other side of town, I'm just keeping it 100% real. You see what I'm saying? But see, I know some of these people in these organizations, some police, if the shoe fit wears, some sheriff employees, some of these people, they put these individuals up telling them that they juveniles, but juveniles is getting killed everywhere. Look at the 4 individuals that killed that black police officer, 24 years old, she got a master's degree and she was going to get it in a graduation from Loyola University in Chicago this coming Saturday. But 4 coward punks, 2 of them 19, 1 of them 18, and 1 of them 16, which they gonna trial as adult, murdered her. She just got off of her shift at 1 something in the AM. She got a chance to pull off some rounds. I wish she could have hit all 4 of them in the head. You see what I'm saying? With her rounds. Now, another sad thing about it, the police took 30 minutes to respond. But the moral of my story is, some of y'all kids here in Charleston, Missouri, gonna end up getting slaughtered by some of these people. See, some of y'all say, why is this study happening to Raymond? But it's not just happening to me. The police said the same individual coward last night with the red hoodie, he was doing something on the other end too. He from Sykeston, y'all. He got y'all kids probably end up getting slaughtered falling behind him. He showed yesterday, I'm a 65-year-old senior. He showed yesterday he was a coward. I got in the middle of the streets and told him to come on. And you know what he's got to shooting at me? Fireworks. What if I got an M16 and shot every last one of them kids? Then y'all said I'd have been I'm a real bad person, but somebody gonna take them out the game. And I wouldn't be sad about it because it'd be some less cowards in Charleston, Missouri, going around here disrespecting their elders.